Let's uncover the truth about Earth's hidden gold. Did you know that our planet has so much gold buried deep in its core that if we could extract it all and spread it evenly, we could coat the entire Earth in a shiny layer? Experts estimate there's enough gold to create a layer about 1.5 feet thick. This precious metal, most of which is inaccessible due to its location deep inside the Earth, offers a tantalizing glimpse into the planet's geology. While we often think of gold as being just in jewelry or coins, it's fascinating to learn that there's a staggering amount locked away. However, extracting this gold is an enormous challenge, as drilling down to the core would require technology far beyond our current capabilities. Can you imagine a golden Earth? The thought not only sparks our imagination, but also highlights the mysteries of our world beneath the surface. Did you know that breathing helps you burn fat? When we exercise, our bodies work hard to turn stored fat into usable energy, but this process also creates some interesting byproducts. As fat is metabolized, it's transformed into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. In fact, most of the fat we burn during physical activity is exhaled as carbon dioxide. This highlights just how crucial breathing is in the weight loss journey. Each breath you take while running, cycling, or dancing helps remove this carbon dioxide from your body, while your muscles get the energy they need to keep moving. So the next time you hit the gym or go for a run, remember that each breath not only fuels your workout, but also supports your body in shedding those extra pounds. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected our breathing and weight management really are? Let's uncover the truth about zebra stripes. It might seem straightforward, but the answer reveals a fascinating reality. Zebras, commonly seen in their signature black and white stripes, actually have white skin beneath their fur. The stark contrasts we admire come from pigmentation. The areas lacking pigment appear white, leading to the beautiful patterns we associate with zebras. This unique coat is more than just aesthetic. It's an evolutionary advantage. The stripes likely provide camouflage against predators, making it tricky for them to target a single zebra in a herd. Furthermore, research indicates that zebra stripes may confuse biting flies, significantly reducing their bites. In addition, each zebra's pattern is as unique as a human fingerprint, allowing them to recognize one another. This remarkable blend of beauty and function plays a crucial role in their survival in the wild. So while we enjoy the striking appearance of zebras, remember that their stripes are not just for looks. They tell a story of adaptation and resilience. Here's something incredible about the coelacanth. It sounds like a miracle from the depths of the ocean. The coelacanth, a breathtaking fish that has survived since the time of the dinosaurs, was believed to be extinct for 66 million years. This ancient creature dates back over 400 million years, making it one of the oldest living species known to science. The story of its rediscovery is like a page from a thrilling adventure book. In 1938, fishermen off the coast of South Africa caught a live coelacanth, igniting excitement and curiosity among scientists around the world. These remarkable fish are easily identifiable by their lobed pectoral fins, which hint at their lineage that may link fish to early land-dwelling creatures. Coelacanths inhabit the deep sea, living in caves and crevices, which makes spotting one a rare event. This elusive nature invites wonder and speculation about the mysteries of marine life. Every sighting of a coelacanth is a reminder of the rich tapestry of life on Earth and the unexpected discoveries still waiting to be uncovered. What other ancient secrets does the ocean hold? Fuel cheaper than water in Venezuela? How is that possible? This surprising fact highlights the extreme economic struggles faced by many people in the country. Due to a complex blend of government policies and economic mismanagement, gasoline prices have plummeted to ridiculously low levels. In fact, it often costs less to fill up a car than to buy a bottle of water. This unusual situation has led to some creative, albeit risky, strategies among locals. Many individuals have taken to selling fuel across borders where prices are significantly higher, turning a necessity into a potential lifeline for their families. These fuel sellers often drive long distances, navigating challenges like checkpoints and the risk of being caught. This underground trade not only shows the resilience and resourcefulness of the Venezuelan people, but also serves as a stark reminder of the severe shortages and inflation that have gripped their daily lives. It makes one wonder how such an unusual economy can exist and what it means for the future of the country. Seals have a unique sleeping style. What's their secret? When they catch some Z's in the ocean, they don't completely turn off like we do. Instead, they shut down only half of their brain, while the other half stays awake and alert. This astonishing survival strategy allows them to keep an eye out for any lurking predators. Have you ever thought about how many dangers are around when seals are dozing off in the water? With sharks and orcas nearby, sleeping with one eye open really makes sense. This clever method of resting ensures they can respond quickly if a threat appears. Seals gently float near the surface, balancing their need for sleep and safety. If you think about it, this ability showcases the wonders of evolution, helping these fascinating creatures survive in their often perilous aquatic environment. So, next time you spot a seal napping on a rock or bobbing in the water, remember the incredible brain power behind their snooze. How cool is it that they have adapted this way to live in such a risky habitat? You won't believe this about magnetic rings in computers. In the early days of computing, memory technology took a fascinating turn with the use of tiny magnetic rings. Each ring acted as a remarkable data storage component, allowing electrical signals to loop through them. Engineers designed these rings so that to erase data, they could simply reverse the current flowing through them, making this memory reusable. This innovative method represented a significant leap forward, providing computers with a reliable, efficient way to hold and manipulate information. Imagine a collection of these rings strung together on wires, tirelessly performing calculations as they worked in harmony. These magnetic rings were akin to the gold standard of their time, each vital to computing processes. However, as technology advanced, magnetic rings were eventually overshadowed by the invention of microchips, which packed even more power into a tiny space. Despite this, magnetic ring memory remains a crucial chapter in computing history, illustrating how visionary engineers transformed the landscape of technology. Isn't it incredible that something so small helped shape the devices we rely on today? Guess what really drives animal diets? It's true. The positioning of an animal's eyes can tell us a lot about what they eat and how they survive. Carnivores, like lions and eagles, have their eyes positioned at the front of their heads. This gives them excellent depth perception, which helps them zero in on their prey with pinpoint accuracy. Imagine a lion stealthily moving through the grass, its sharp gaze locked on a gazelle. This eye placement is crucial during a chase, allowing them to judge distances perfectly and strike with precision. On the flip side, herbivores, think cows and rabbits, are equipped with eyes located on the sides of their heads. This unique arrangement offers them a wider field of vision, enabling them to spot predators that may approach from nearly any angle. With their panoramic sight, they can detect danger effectively and escape before it's too late. So next time you observe an animal, take a moment to notice where their eyes are positioned. This aspect of their anatomy is more than just aesthetics. It acts as a vital survival tool, showcasing each creature's specific role in the delicate balance of nature. Is it shocking that animals get tougher penalties? In South Carolina, the justice system shows a surprising twist regarding domestic abuse and animal cruelty. First-time offenders who commit domestic violence may only face up to 30 days in jail. However, those who abuse animals could face a much harsher penalty of up to 5 years behind bars. This raises questions about society's priorities regarding the welfare of living beings. Why does the law seem to penalize animal abuse more severely than domestic violence? Supporters of stricter animal protection laws argue that these measures reflect a society's compassion for all creatures. The idea is that if we truly value animal lives and well-being, it sets a standard for how violence and abuse should be treated overall. However, critics of this approach believe it can undermine the seriousness of human relationships. What do you think? Should the law treat all forms of abuse equally? Here's a wild fact about Arya Permana's transformation. This Indonesian boy once held the title of the fattest boy in the world, tipping the scales at an astonishing 423 pounds when he was just 10 years old. Facing health issues and bullying, Arya was motivated to change his life for the better. With sheer determination, he embraced a healthier lifestyle by eating a balanced diet and incorporating regular exercise into his routine. His hard work truly paid off. After dedicating himself to this new way of living, Arya lost an incredible 238 pounds, bringing his weight down to 183 pounds. Not only did Arya's journey inspire others to prioritize health and wellness, but it also highlighted the importance of support from family and friends. His story serves as a powerful reminder that with the right mindset and dedication, anyone can achieve a remarkable transformation. What might you change in your lifestyle today? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Rockefeller Center dazzles during holidays. Every year, this iconic New York landmark transforms into a winter wonderland, drawing locals and tourists alike to experience the season's joy. At the heart of this enchanting spectacle is the towering Christmas tree, which stands approximately 75 feet tall and is adorned with thousands of sparkling lights and a brilliant star at the top. This magnificent tree has become a symbol of holiday cheer, attracting countless visitors who gather to snap photos and bask in its warm glow. The festive spirit doesn't end with the tree. Below, the famous ice skating rink beckons to those wishing to glide across the ice while surrounded by bustling skyscrapers. Families, friends, and even couples often spend hours enjoying this quintessential winter activity, forging memories that last a lifetime. Additionally, live music and entertainment add to the vibrant atmosphere, creating a magical backdrop for holiday celebrations. Whether you're sipping hot cocoa or sharing laughter with loved ones, visiting Rockefeller Center during the holidays offers an unforgettable experience brimming with joy and festive spirit. Hard to believe, but this beetle is harmless. The Philophaga vectula, a remarkable beetle found in the lush regions of Central and South America, boasts a striking imperial helmet-shaped head and a tough, armored body that gives it an imposing look. With its fierce jaws, one might assume this bug is a fearsome predator, but there's no need to worry. Despite its intimidating appearance, the Philophaga vectula is completely harmless to humans and other animals. These fascinating creatures play a crucial role in their ecosystems, helping to break down decomposing plant material and enriching the soil. They can often be seen basking in the sun or navigating their habitats with surprising agility. So the next time you spot a Philophaga vectula, remember that looks can be deceiving. Beneath that fearsome exterior lies a friendly, eco-friendly beetle, simply going about its business in nature's vibrant tapestry. Believe it or not, most conversations are gossip. Recent research in social psychology shows that a whopping 80% of our daily chats focus on gossiping and complaining. This might sound surprising, but these exchanges play a vital role in how we connect with one another. Sharing juicy news about friends or venting about our day-to-day struggles helps create bonds and foster a sense of community. Interestingly, gossip can serve a larger purpose by reinforcing social norms and even helping to identify trustworthy individuals in our social circles. So, while it may sometimes seem petty, this chatter is an essential part of our social fabric. Next time you catch yourself gossiping or complaining, remember that it's not just idle talk. It's a way we strengthen our relationships and navigate our social world. What do you think? Does that change how you feel about those conversations? Prepare to be amazed by your brain's night activity. While many of us think of the brain as a daytime powerhouse, studies reveal it often kicks into high gear at night. This surprising fact comes from research showing that when we're sleeping, our brains are busy processing information, organizing memories, and even solving problems. During the night, particularly during REM sleep, the brain exhibits high levels of activity, much like when we're awake. This nighttime engagement plays a crucial role in learning, creativity, and emotional health. So if you've ever woken up feeling ready to tackle a challenge, it could be because your brain was hard at work while you were dreaming. Interestingly, this means that our best ideas might come not from the hustle of the day, but the quiet of the night. What can you do with this newfound knowledge? What if I told you Michael Phelps can golf too? In 2012, the legendary Olympic swimmer made a splash in an entirely different sport when he achieved an astounding 159-foot putt at the Dunhill Links Championship in Scotland. This remarkable feat not only showcased Phelps's impressive athleticism, but also earned him a spot in the record books for the longest televised golf putt ever made. Imagine the precision required to sink a putt from that distance, especially for someone more known for his swimming prowess than his golfing skills. Phelps's achievement surprised many as he effortlessly transitioned from the pool to the green, demonstrating qualities like focus and determination that made him a champion swimmer. This unforgettable moment highlighted how even athletes renowned for one sport can surprise us with their talents in others. How many more records could he break in different sports? Did you know Washington, D.C. is the smallest capital? Despite being an iconic city known for its monuments and museums, only 0.21% of Americans call Washington, D.C. home. This fascinating statistic makes it the capital city with the lowest population ratio worldwide. While cities like Beijing or London bustle with millions, D.C. struggles to fill its neighborhoods. The area has a unique blend of history and culture, attracting millions of tourists every year who come to see landmarks such as the White House, the U.S. Capitol, and the Lincoln Memorial. Yet the residents, who actually live there, number only around 700,000, making it a small yet significant community. The low population might surprise many, considering D.C.'s political importance and vibrant atmosphere. It raises questions about urban living, governance, and the balance between being a bustling center of power while maintaining a smaller local population. As a capital, D.C. represents the American spirit, but it also showcases how a city's essence can thrive even with fewer residents. Shocking vision facts about cockroaches. Cockroaches possess an incredible ability to see in the dark, needing less than 1 photon per second to perceive light. This is astonishing when you consider that humans require at least 100 photons for the same task. Their remarkable eyesight allows cockroaches to scurry and navigate effectively through dimly lit environments, making them resilient survivors. These creatures have compound eyes made up of thousands of tiny lenses, which help them detect motion and shadows incredibly well. This skill is part of what makes cockroaches such a durable species, thriving in various habitats around the world. Next time you catch a glimpse of these pests at night, remember their amazing vision. It's not just about their speed, it's also about their superb capability to see in almost total darkness. How do you think this incredible adaptation helps them survive? Have you ever wondered about the largest city on Earth? Hulunbuir, located in China, holds the title for the biggest city by area, sprawling across an astonishing 953 million square meters. To put it in perspective, this size is larger than many countries. Imagine a place so vast that it could take hours to drive from one end to the other. Rich in history and culture, Hulunbuir isn't just about its size. It's also a bustling hub of activity, with a blend of urban development and natural beauty. People from all walks of life call this gigantic city home, contributing to its diverse neighborhoods and vibrant communities. From towering skyscrapers to serene parks, Hulunbuir offers a unique experience for both residents and visitors. It raises fascinating questions about city planning, resource management, and the daily lives of those who live in such an expansive area. How does a city this size serve its population efficiently? What challenges do its leaders face in terms of infrastructure and environment? The story of Hulunbuir is not just about its size, but also about the human spirit thriving in a massive urban landscape. Spicy food lovers, humans and tree shrews unite. It might surprise you to learn that humans and tree shrews are the only known species that actively seek out spicy food. This intriguing dietary preference sets them apart from countless other species that typically avoid spicy flavors. In fact, scientists believe that the preference for spice may have evolved as a way to ward off parasites and bacteria, making these food choices protective rather than purely indulgent. Tree shrews, small and furry mammals found in Southeast Asia, enjoy a variety of foods just like we do, and they've been observed snacking on spicy fruits and plants. On the other hand, our fondness for hot peppers is often linked to cultural practices and culinary traditions around the world. So whether you're sprinkling chili flakes on your pizza or indulging in a delicious curry, remember you're sharing that spicy passion with the humble tree shrew. Isn't it fascinating to see how our tastes in food connect us to other creatures in the animal kingdom? Did you know about the mind-bending impossible cube? This fascinating variant of the Rubik's Cube takes puzzling to a whole new level. Unlike a traditional cube, the impossible cube has faces that change color based on your viewing angle. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where the colors seem to shift every time you move it. This unique feature makes the impossible cube not only visually intriguing, but also significantly more challenging to solve. While classic Rubik's Cubes have fixed colors, the impossible cube plays with perception, creating an optical illusion that can baffle even seasoned puzzle enthusiasts. Those who are up for the challenge must rely on sharp observation skills and spatial awareness to decipher how to align the colors properly. It's not just a test of logic, but also a game of patience and creativity. Whether you're a puzzle lover or just curious about fun brain teasers, the impossible cube offers a distinctive twist that will keep you guessing. Are you ready to take on this colorful challenge? Believe it or not, gravity travels as fast as light. This amazing fact means that if the sun were to suddenly collapse, we wouldn't notice anything different for a full 8 minutes. Why is that? It takes light and gravitational signals the same amount of time to travel from the sun to Earth, about 93 million miles. So when you look up at the sun, you're actually seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. If a collapse did happen, our planet would remain blissfully unaware of the impending doom until those 8 minutes are up. After that delay, we would feel the impact of the sun's absence, as gravity would no longer keep us in orbit. The skies would darken, temperatures would plummet, and Earth's beautiful days would turn bleak. This fascinating concept shows just how interconnected everything in our universe is, reminding us that space and time are intricately woven together. Here's what actually happens when you become Person of the Year. In 1939 and 1942, Joseph Stalin earned the title of Time magazine's Person of the Year, reflecting his significant influence during a tumultuous time in history. The selection wasn't a celebration of his character, but rather an acknowledgement of his impact on global events. In 1939, as World War II loomed, Stalin's unconventional alliances and strategic decisions changed the world map. 3 years later, he again appeared as the focus of this prestigious title due to his crucial role in the fight against Nazi Germany. This title, originally referred to as Man of the Year, aimed to symbolize the individual who had the most substantial effect on the news cycle, for better or worse. Yet the honor raises questions today about how we view leadership and legacy. What does it mean to recognize someone like Stalin in such a light? Is it really true that Pixar made magic during lunch? In 1994, the creative geniuses at Pixar packed more than just sandwiches into their lunch breaks. During these brief respites, they brainstormed and developed ideas for several beloved films, including Wall-E, A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo. This extraordinary burst of creativity demonstrates how passion can flourish in surprising places, even over a quick meal. The team was not just enjoying food, they were feeding their imaginations. Ideas flowed, laughter erupted, and innovative concepts took shape, showcasing the talent and synergy among Pixar's artists and storytellers. Their unique approach to collaboration during such short moments reminds us that inspiration can strike anywhere, anytime, as long as you remain open and connected. Pixar's magic wasn't created in isolation, it thrived in a setting that encouraged playful thinking and teamwork. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Challenger Deep astounds us. This extraordinary location, the deepest part of the Mariana Trench, plummets a remarkable 36,070 feet, about 10,194 meters, beneath the ocean's surface. To visualize this depth, imagine dropping Mount Everest into the trench. Its peak would remain over a mile underwater. Such extremes contribute to an environment where pressure exceeds 1,000 times that of sea level, forming a harsh existence where only the hardiest organisms endure. Remarkably, life does thrive here. Unique creatures like the amphipod, a small shrimp-like organism, and bizarre gelatinous species have evolved specialized adaptations or rely on chemosynthesis, a process that allows them to create energy from chemicals in their surroundings. Exploring this enigmatic abyss poses significant challenges. Only a few manned and unmanned missions have successfully navigated its depths, unveiling astonishing discoveries about marine biodiversity and geological processes. Despite its alien appearance, Challenger Deep significantly influences Earth's climate and ocean systems. So, the next time you ponder the ocean's vastness, remember there's an extraordinary world waiting to be explored in its depths. Let's uncover the truth about supercell thunderstorms. These extraordinary storms are not just your average rain clouds. They can create some of the most severe weather events imaginable. Supercell thunderstorms are unique because they have a powerful rotating updraft called a mesocyclone. This rotation allows them to stay organized and active for hours, which is why they often lead to hazardous conditions like massive tornadoes, large hail, and fierce wind gusts. Supercell storms typically form in environments with high wind shear and strong instability, making them fascinating for meteorologists. However, their beauty comes with danger, as they can switch from being relatively calm to incredibly destructive in a matter of minutes. Communities caught in their path must stay alert and prepared, as these storms pose a significant risk to life and property. Are you ready to learn more about how these fierce forces of nature develop? What if I told you balloons take flight on Thanksgiving? Every year, the Thanksgiving Day Balloon Parade in the United States dazzles crowds with its gigantic, colorful cartoon figures soaring high above the streets. These incredible balloons transform the sky into a vibrant canvas, showcasing beloved characters like Snoopy and SpongeBob SquarePants. This festive tradition marks not only the start of the Christmas season, but also unites families and friends in a joyful celebration. Thousands gather to witness this spectacular event, filling the air with laughter and excitement. As the parade winds through the streets of New York City, it's hard to miss the twinkling lights and cheerful music that accompany the whimsical sights. The balloons, some as tall as three-story buildings, are helium-filled marvels that captivate both young and old. With every parade, new memories are created, reigniting the magic of the holiday season and reminding us all why we celebrate together. Prepare to be amazed by China's floating Ferris wheel. This remarkable attraction features cabins that float on exterior rails, making it a one-of-a-kind ride experience. Located in the bustling city of Yangyin, the axle-less Ferris wheel stands as a symbol of modern engineering and creativity. As you glide in one of the futuristic cabins, you'll feel as if you're flying above the ground, offering stunning panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The innovative design not only enhances the thrill of riding, but also showcases the marriage of technology and fun. Imagine gently swaying with the breeze while enjoying the sight of a sunset or the city lights sparkling below. This unique ride attracts both locals and tourists eager to experience something different in the amusement park world. The axle-less Ferris wheel isn't just a ride, it's an adventure that combines excitement and innovation. Are you ready for a ride like no other? You might be shocked to learn about Britain's history. Long before Julius Caesar's bold invasions, many people in Rome were skeptical about the very existence of Britain. In their minds, it was either an imaginary land or just part of a vast northern continent. It wasn't until 55 and 54 BC that Caesar set sail and made history as the first Roman to invade this mysterious island. His military expeditions challenged the prevailing beliefs and opened up a world that Romans had only heard about through tales and rumors. Caesar's encounters in Britain revealed not just a new territory, but also a complex society with its own customs and tribes. This bold move not only expanded the Roman Empire, but also brought the fascinating stories of the Britons back to Rome. Can you imagine the surprise and excitement in Rome as stories of distant lands spread? Caesar's ventures reshaped how Romans viewed their world and sparked further interest that would lead to more invasions and eventual conquest. What other secrets lay hidden across the seas? Is it really true that homes hold 300,000 items? It might sound unbelievable, But recent studies show that the average American household contains roughly 300,000 possessions. From kitchen gadgets to clothing, books, and toys, we tend to gather a ton of stuff over the years. This tendency can be explained by our desire to keep up with trends, hold on to memories, or simply avoid throwing things away. Many people might find it hard to believe how much they accumulate without even trying. Plus, in the age of online shopping, it's easier than ever to add to our collection. The surprising part is that with so many items, it can often feel overwhelming and cluttered. Some experts suggest that simplifying our belongings can lead to a more organized and happier life. Have you ever thought about how many items are in your own home? Discover the shocking truth about Maya bloodletting rituals. Ancient Maya civilization had fascinating yet extreme practices to connect with the divine, and one standout was their bloodletting rituals. This involved piercing different body parts, like the tongue and earlobes, to draw blood as a sacred offering to their gods. They believed that shedding blood was a way to appease and communicate with the deities, hoping to reduce their anger and secure blessings for their community. Priests and nobles often led these rites, emphasizing their importance in society. Interestingly, this practice not only showcased their commitment to spirituality, but also reflected their complex understanding of life, death, and the power of sacrifice. While it might sound shocking to us today, for the Maya, these rituals were a profound act of devotion that shaped their culture and beliefs. What do you think about this intense spiritual connection? Hard to believe, but Phineas Gage survived a bizarre accident. In 1848, Phineas Gage, a railroad worker in Vermont, experienced an incredible incident that would change the field of neuroscience forever. While he was handling dynamite to blow up rock, an iron rod accidentally shot through his skull, piercing through his frontal lobes. Amazingly, Gage stood up and even spoke shortly after this horrific event, shocking everyone around him. However, the iron rod, which measured around 13 inches long, took more than just his physical well-being. It dramatically altered his personality. Friends described him as once being responsible and sociable, but after the accident, he became impulsive and irresponsible. This transformation sparked interest in how brain injuries can affect personal identity and behavior, making Gage an early subject of study in psychology and neuroscience. How did such a traumatic experience shape our understanding of the brain? Meet Simba, the goat with world's largest ears. Born in Karachi, Pakistan, Simba is not your average goat. He holds the Guinness World Record for the largest ears on a goat, with each ear measuring an astonishing 21.3 inches. This remarkable trait has captured the hearts of many and brought fame to the charming little farm where he lives. People flock to see him, curious about how such unique features can occur in nature. The massive ears aren't just for show, they actually help Simba regulate his body temperature, which is particularly useful in the warm climate of Pakistan. As he roams the farm, his impressive ears flap and bounce, making him stand out among his fellow goats. His owners have even embraced this unusual distinction, using it to educate others about animal genetics and health. Simba exemplifies how diversity in nature can create unexpected wonders, sparking joy and fascination in everyone who learns about him. Who would have thought a goat could become so famous simply because of his extraordinary ears? Unbelievable tale of green children captured hearts. In the 12th century, two mysterious children with green-tinted skin emerged in the village of Woolpit, England, sparking curiosity and intrigue among locals. These strange children spoke an unknown language and wore peculiar clothing, claiming to hail from a place called St. Martin's Land, a fantastical realm said to be devoid of sunlight. Their unusual appearance and bizarre stories soon became the talk of the town. Some villagers believed them to be from another world, while others speculated about possible explanations, like a rare medical condition or an elaborate hoax. Over the centuries, the case of the green children has sparked lively debate among historians and folklorists, with many wondering whether these kids were real or merely a figment of medieval imagination. The story of the green children continues to resonate, raising questions about the nature of truth and folklore in our understanding of history. Did you know that Bagan's temples are a must-see wonder? Bagan, an ancient city in Burma's Mandalay region, invites you to explore a magnificent realm filled with history and spirituality that spans from the 9th to 13th centuries. This UNESCO World Heritage Site features over 2,000 breathtaking temples and pagodas that rise toward the sky, creating a stunning landscape against the dazzling colors of sunset. As you wander through this mesmerizing terrain, each temple reveals secrets of the past, charming visitors with its intricate designs and remarkable spires. The Ananda Temple, famed for its exquisite architecture, showcases elaborate carvings that narrate tales of devotion and artistry. Equally impressive is the Damayangi Temple, known for its monumental structure and fascinating murals that reflect the rich cultural heritage of Bagan. Imagine standing among these ancient marvels, each one a testament to the skill and dedication of the artisans who crafted them. For travelers and history enthusiasts alike, Bagan offers an unforgettable glimpse into a time when spirituality and creativity thrived, making it a captivating destination that beckons exploration. Here's what actually happens when we overbuy clothes. Since the year 2000, fashion brands have ramped up clothing production dramatically, flooding the market with new styles. However, interestingly, consumers now wear each item about 40% less frequently than before. This means those trendy jackets and cute tops we purchased impulsively end up sitting in our closets, mostly unworn. With so many garments out there, people are finding it harder to choose what to wear, leading to overflowing wardrobes. The downside to this trend goes beyond just clutter. It raises significant concerns about environmental sustainability. More clothing means not only increased waste, but also higher carbon footprints from production and transportation. As we fill our closets with fast fashion, many are starting to question their buying habits. Can we make more sustainable choices and break this cycle of overconsumption? Did you know about the sweet invention of candy machines? In 1897, Dr. William Morrison invented a revolutionary machine that changed the way we enjoy candy forever. His creation was so innovative that he showcased it at a university exposition in 1904, capturing the attention of candy lovers and industry experts alike. Imagine a world where candy was made by hand, taking hours or even days. Morrison's machine made it possible to mass-produce delicious, sugary treats, making them more accessible to everyone. This invention not only sweetened our snacks, but also paved the way for modern candy production techniques. At the exposition, attendees marveled at how quickly and efficiently the machine produced various types of candy, which sparked a frenzy of interest. Morrison's ingenuity didn't just bring sugar closer to the people, it also inspired future inventors to explore new ways to create and enjoy sweets. Today, we can thank his groundbreaking work for an endless variety of candies, from chocolate bars to gummy bears. Isn't it fascinating how one man's vision shaped our culinary delights? Discover Sierra Leone's unique shape as the roundest country. It's fascinating to learn that Sierra Leone, a vibrant nation in West Africa, has been officially recognized as the world's roundest country. This quirky distinction is based on the country's remarkably circular outline when viewed on a map. Unlike many countries that have jagged borders or irregular shapes, Sierra Leone's smooth curves give it a unique appearance. This circularity arises from its geographical features and the way it has been shaped over time. The country boasts stunning coastlines along the Atlantic Ocean and lush inland hills, making it not only round in shape, but also rich in natural beauty. Beyond its shape, Sierra Leone is celebrated for its diverse culture, vibrant cities, and welcoming people. So next time you think of geography, remember that Sierra Leone stands out not just for its charm, but also for being the roundest country on the globe. You won't believe this about macadamia nuts. Did you know that the macadamia nut is one of the rare indigenous Australian plants that has become a large-scale commercial crop? These delicious and rich nuts grow on macadamia trees, which take a bit of patience to start producing. After around 7 to 10 years, the trees finally bear fruit. But here's the exciting part. Once they begin, they can continue yielding nuts for over a century. That means one tree can provide a tasty harvest for many generations. Macadamia nuts are not only a great source of healthy fats and nutrients, but they also have a unique, buttery flavor that makes them a favorite for snacking and cooking alike. As global demand increases, macadamia farming has become an important industry for Australia, showcasing the powerful bond between nature and commerce. Isn't it fascinating how much time and care goes into each nut? Is it really true that a hotel looks like a star? The Desert Star is a luxurious star-shaped hotel nestled in the heart of the Chinese desert, and it's not just about looks. This stunning hotel combines cutting-edge technology with utmost comfort, creating a one-of-a-kind experience for guests. Imagine lounging in a lavish room that offers panoramic views of golden sand dunes, where desert sunsets paint the sky in vibrant colors. The Desert Star features eco-friendly designs, using solar energy for power, and modern amenities to ensure guests feel right at home, despite the rugged surroundings. Lavish dining options provide a taste of local cuisine, making each meal memorable. This unique blend of comfort, luxury, and innovative design makes the Desert Star not just a place to stay, but an unforgettable destination. Are you ready to experience the magic of the desert in such a spectacular setting? Why is Microsoft's anechoic chamber so eerily quiet? The anechoic chamber, located at Microsoft's headquarters in Washington, holds the title of the world's quietest room, absorbing an astonishing 99.99% of sound. This specially designed space is an acoustic marvel, created to eliminate nearly all noise, allowing researchers to conduct experiments in a perfectly controlled environment. However, stepping into this silence can be quite disorienting for many. Most visitors can only tolerate a few minutes inside before feeling an overwhelming sense of unease. The absence of sound triggers our brain's natural responses, making us acutely aware of our own bodily noises, like heartbeats or breathing, which can feel amplified in such a quiet space. The anechoic chamber is not only a test of how stillness affects the mind, but also a fascinating example of how sound and silence shape our experiences. This unique environment opens up new possibilities for understanding human perceptions of sound, raising questions about how silence influences our emotions and mental state. Are you brave enough to spend some time in true silence? Discover the giant coco de mer from the Maldives. This remarkable coconut, known for being the world's largest seed, truly captivates anyone who encounters it. Weighing over 30 pounds, the coco de mer's impressive size is just the beginning of its unique story. Found exclusively in the Seychelles and Maldives, this giant nut takes several years to mature, often resembling something that might come straight from a prehistoric landscape. What makes it even more fascinating is its distinctive shape, which resembles human hips. The coco de mer grows on a palm tree that can reach up to 80 feet in height, showcasing its grandeur among other plants. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and overharvesting, efforts to protect this extraordinary seed are crucial. So next time you think of coconuts, remember the coco de mer, a true giant of the plant world. Isn't nature incredible? Have you ever wondered why Subway is everywhere? Subway has more restaurant locations than any other fast food chain, making it a giant in the fast food industry. Known for its fresh ingredients and custom sandwiches, this brand has managed to open thousands of shops across the globe, dominating urban landscapes and gas stations alike. What sets Subway apart is its ability to cater to health-conscious consumers, allowing shoppers to build their sandwiches with a variety of veggies, lean meats, and whole-grain breads. This appeal undoubtedly helped the company achieve its impressive reach, as many people crave healthier options on the go. Whether you're in a small town or a big city, there's likely a Subway nearby, tempting you with the chance to create your perfect meal. So the next time you're looking for a quick bite, think about how this sandwich chain has changed the way we think about fast food. Why exactly does this building stand out in Surga? The building in Surga, Bagapacinta Alam, captures everyone's attention with its creative design that beautifully combines aesthetics and functionality. This architectural gem is not just about looks. It's built with a keen sense of environmental awareness. Its design takes into account natural factors such as sunlight, wind patterns, and local wildlife, making it a perfect example of sustainable architecture. Large windows provide ample natural light, reducing the need for artificial illumination, while strategically placed overhangs protect against the sun's harsh rays. The materials used are eco-friendly, ensuring that the building harmonizes with its surroundings rather than disrupts them. This innovative approach not only enhances the beauty of the landscape, but also serves as a model for future constructions. So when we think about how we build our spaces, shouldn't we follow this inspiring example? Did you know elves thrive in Iceland's culture? It's fascinating that in Iceland, about 10% of the population believes in the existence of elves. This peculiar belief is rooted in the country's rich folklore, where elves, also known as huldufolk, or hidden people, are said to live in rocks and hills. Many Icelanders hold a deep respect for nature and its mysteries, which helps sustain these enchanting stories. Construction projects often consider the potential habitats of these elves, and some builders even alter their plans to avoid disturbing them. This cultural connection to elves is not just whimsical, it reflects the way Icelanders view their land and environment, merging modern life with age-old traditions. The belief in elves serves as a charming reminder of Iceland's unique identity and the importance of imagination in everyday life. Visitors to Iceland often hear tales of these magical beings, adding to the allure of this beautiful island. So what do you think? Could elves really be watching over us? Did you know Sprite debuted to rival 7-Up? This might surprise you. Sprite, the crisp lemon-lime soda we enjoy today, was created by Coca-Cola in the late 1950s. Back then, 7-Up was gaining massive popularity, and Coca-Cola wanted to enter the lemon-lime market. So in 1961, they launched Sprite, which quickly became a fan favorite. What makes Sprite unique is its refreshing taste and distinct blend of citrus flavors. Unlike many sodas that are overly sweet, Sprite offers a zesty kick that pairs well with food or can be enjoyed on its own. Additionally, Sprite's catchy advertising campaigns helped it become a staple in many households. Today, it stands as one of Coca-Cola's most successful brands, enjoyed in countless countries around the world. The story of Sprite is a fascinating example of how competition can lead to delicious innovation, don't you think? Can you imagine living underground in Derinkuyu? This remarkable underground city located in Cappadocia, Turkey, plunges to an impressive depth of 279 feet. Derinkuyu is a marvel of ancient engineering, featuring a complex network of tunnels, rooms, and even water wells. The city was designed to accommodate up to 20,000 people, illustrating the ingenuity of its creators. Experts believe that Derinkuyu was used as a refuge, protecting its inhabitants from invasions and threats, providing them with a safe haven underground. The layout includes communal areas, living quarters, and storage spaces, all meticulously planned to ensure comfort and security. Today, visitors can explore its fascinating depths, gazing in awe at the vastness of this subterranean world. Imagine the stories and lives that thrived in these dark, cool chambers centuries ago. Would you dare to spend a night in such an extraordinary place? Turns out the truth is that Julius Caesar changed timekeeping. In 46 BC, Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, a groundbreaking reform that addressed the chaos of the Roman calendar, which relied on lunar cycles and had drifted out of alignment. This misalignment created confusion around festivals and agricultural events, crucial for an agrarian society. Understanding the need for accuracy, Caesar consulted with astronomers and learned about the solar year, which is about 365.25 days long. He implemented this new system, adding an extra 90 days in 45 BC to realign the calendar. His reform also introduced the leap year concept, ensuring that February would get an extra day every 4 years to keep the calendar synced with the Earth's journey around the sun. This calendar would last for over 1,000 years, influencing timekeeping in many cultures and laying the groundwork for the Gregorian calendar we use today. How incredible is it that Caesar's decision still affects us today? Turns out the truth is that miracles happen. In 1972, Vesna Vulovic, a courageous Yugoslav flight attendant, found herself in an unbelievable situation when her plane exploded at 33,000 feet over Czechoslovakia. Miraculously, Vesna was trapped in a section of the fuselage as it plummeted to the ground, landing in a snowy terrain that likely cushioned her impact. While she suffered serious injuries from this harrowing fall, including a fractured skull and broken legs, her spirit remained unbroken. Remarkably, she made a full recovery in less than a year. Experts believe her unique physiology, particularly her low blood pressure, played a crucial role in preventing her heart from failing during the dramatic descent. Vesna's incredible story of survival not only captures the imagination, but also raises questions about the limits of human endurance. How does one survive such a fall against all odds? Why exactly does John Marshall Harlan matter today? John Marshall Harlan, a notable Supreme Court justice, is often called the Great Dissenter for his powerful dissenting opinions. While he served from 1877 to 1911, many of his viewpoints went against the majority ruling of the court. For instance, in cases concerning civil rights and individual liberties, Harlan emphasized fairness and justice, even when his peers disagreed. His beliefs often gained traction long after they were spoken, as history showed that his insights were spot on. Today, Harlan's legacy continues to inspire those advocating for justice and equality. Many legal scholars examine his dissents as crucial pieces of American jurisprudence, highlighting the importance of standing firm in one's beliefs, even when alone. Harlan's dedication reminds us that justice isn't just about winning, it's about the ideals we strive for and the impact of our voices in shaping the future. Ever thought about why Steve Buscemi is so inspiring? Before becoming a beloved actor known for his quirky roles, Steve Buscemi had a different calling. He was a firefighter. Working in Manhattan, Buscemi put his life on the line to protect others during his years in the fire department. But what truly sets him apart is his bravery during one of America's darkest days. After the September 11th attacks in 2001, Buscemi didn't just stay on the sidelines. He joined the rescue efforts and dedicated 12 weeks to helping his fellow firefighters and searching for survivors at Ground Zero. His experience on the front lines shaped his character and his understanding of hardship, allowing him to capture deep emotions in his roles. This dual life gives us a glimpse of the real Steve Buscemi, a man who not only entertains, but also stands ready to lend a hand in times of crisis. What drives someone to serve others in such profound ways? This might surprise you: taco al pastor's tasty roots. The delicious taco al pastor originated in Mexico during the 1930s, but its unique flavor actually comes from Lebanese cooking traditions. When Lebanese immigrants brought their shawarma techniques to Mexico, they made a delightful twist using local ingredients. The main star of this taco is marinated pork, soaked in a mix of achiote, dried chili, and pineapple juice, which gives it that vibrant color and tangy sweetness. Cooks then place this marinated meat on a vertical grill that rotates, similar to the traditional shawarma. Once it's perfectly cooked, it's served warm in a soft corn tortilla, alongside fresh pineapple, onion, cilantro, and a splash of zesty salsa. This fusion dish reflects the rich cultural exchanges that happen through food, celebrating both Mexican and Lebanese flavors. Who knew tacos could tell such a story? Let's uncover the truth about Pablo Escobar's wealth. Pablo Escobar, the infamous Colombian drug lord, once controlled a staggering 80% of the cocaine supply in the United States. This immense power enabled him to amass a fortune that left many in disbelief. His drug cartel was so profitable that it reportedly spent around $2,500 every month just on rubber bands to bundle cash. Escobar's lavish lifestyle included extreme measures to shield his family. In a dramatic act, he allegedly burned $2 million in cash to keep his daughter warm while they were in hiding. Despite his death in 1993, much of his hidden fortune, estimated at a jaw-dropping $1.3 billion, remains undiscovered in the jungles of Colombia. This legacy of wealth and mystery continues to captivate the world, prompting questions about what might still lie buried and undiscovered. You might be surprised by your sleep time. Did you know that, on average, it takes about 7 minutes for a person to fall asleep? This might seem quick, but the exact time can vary greatly depending on a few key factors. For instance, stress levels are a major player. If your mind is racing with worries or plans, it might take longer to drift off. Comfort also matters. Your pillow, mattress, and overall sleeping environment significantly contribute to how quickly you can snooze. Individual sleeping habits play a role too. Some people have consistent nighttime routines that help signal their bodies when it's time to sleep, leading to a faster transition into dreamland. Others might struggle with irregular schedules or late-night screens, which can extend the time it takes to fall asleep. Next time you're lying in bed, consider what factors might be influencing your sleep time. Are you cozy enough? Is your mind at ease? Small changes can make a big difference in how quickly you find rest. Let's uncover the truth about landmines today. Many people mistakenly believe that stepping on a landmine arms it and stepping off triggers it, thanks to movies and TV shows that mix fact with fiction. This understanding has led to a dangerous misconception. In reality, once a landmine is buried and set in place, it is already armed. The moment someone steps on it, the pressure trigger activates immediately, causing the mine to explode without the need for any additional actions. This crucial detail highlights just how hazardous landmines are, especially in areas where they are prevalent, such as former conflict zones. Thousands of these devices remain buried, posing risks not only to soldiers, but also to civilians and animals. Understanding how landmines truly work can help raise awareness about their dangers and the importance of safe clearance operations in affected regions. Believe it or not, Beijing has its own cough. Residents of the bustling capital of China often talk about something called the Beijing cough, a condition linked to the city's severe air pollution. With smog cloaking the skyline, people are exposed to dangerously high levels of harmful particles in the air. This isn't just an annoyance. It seriously impacts health, leading to persistent respiratory issues, lung diseases, and long-term complications. It's a common sight to see locals wearing masks, trying to shield themselves from the fog of pollution that hangs over the city, especially during winter months. The government has taken steps to tackle these air quality problems by investing in cleaner energy and limiting vehicle emissions, but improvement comes slowly. Residents remain hopeful that one day, the lovely blue skies will return, along with cleaner air. Will Beijing ever breathe easy again? Let's uncover the truth about Pavarotti's unique talent. Luciano Pavarotti, one of the most famous opera singers of all time, had a surprising relationship with sheet music. Despite his towering status in the world of music, Pavarotti reportedly disliked reading traditional sheet music. Instead, he embraced his extraordinary ability to learn music by ear, which is no small feat. This meant he could hear a piece and quickly memorize it, relying on his natural musicality rather than being confined to written notes. His remarkable talent allowed him to deliver stunning performances, captivating audiences around the globe. Many artists spend years mastering sheet music, but Pavarotti's approach was both bold and unconventional. It raises an intriguing question. Could talent shine just as bright without traditional training? His story inspires musicians today to trust their instincts and embrace their unique ways of learning. Did you know the Iberian lynx is critically endangered? This remarkable feline, found only on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, is facing a tough battle against extinction. With fewer than 500 individuals left in the wild, the Iberian lynx holds the title of the world's most endangered cat species. Habitat loss, dwindling prey, and road accidents have all contributed to its dramatic decline. These lynxes rely heavily on the European rabbit, which has also seen its population plummet due to diseases and habitat changes. Conservation efforts are underway to save this unique species, including breeding programs and habitat restoration projects. Organizations and researchers are working tirelessly to increase the number of lynxes in the wild and provide better protection for their habitats. Beautifully patterned with stunning tufted ears, the Iberian lynx is not just a symbol of the rich biodiversity in Europe, but also a reminder of the urgent need for conservation. Will we be able to protect this iconic cat from disappearing forever? Can you imagine that women can't speak to men? In Yemen, a deeply rooted cultural norm restricts women from talking to men who aren't their relatives. This prohibition stems from traditional beliefs about modesty and honor that have been passed down through generations. Women often navigate their daily lives within tightly knit family structures, limiting interactions with outsiders. Such restrictions affect various aspects of life. For example, women may find it challenging to pursue education, work opportunities, or social connections outside their family circles. The implications are immense, as they can hinder personal growth and independence. Many activists are striving for change, advocating for women's rights and greater freedom in conversations and interactions. As the conversation about gender equality gains momentum worldwide, can Yemen break free from these boundaries? It's a complicated issue, but the voices of women are beginning to be heard. Did you know the sun's light takes 8 minutes? That's right. Light from the sun travels to Earth at an astonishing speed of about 282 miles per second. This means that if something were to happen to the sun, such as it suddenly disappearing, Earth wouldn't realize it for about 8 minutes. Interestingly, this time lag isn't just for light. The gravity produced by the sun also takes the same 8 minutes to reach us. For those precious moments, everything on Earth would seem normal, as if nothing had changed. However, once those 8 minutes are up, we would face devastating effects. The loss of the sun's gravity would send Earth spiraling out of its orbit, leading to chaotic weather patterns and eventually freezing temperatures since we would no longer receive sunlight. It's a fascinating yet haunting thought about how connected we are to our star in the sky. Why did searching for submarines lead to the Titanic's discovery? In 1985, a fascinating twist of fate led to one of the most famous shipwreck discoveries in history. Robert Ballard, an oceanographer, was initially funded by the U.S. Navy to find lost nuclear submarines. He was working on an advanced robotic submersible designed for deep-sea exploration. However, after the submarine search concluded earlier than expected, Ballard had some spare time left. Instead of packing up and heading home, he decided to pivot his mission and search for the legendary Titanic, which sank in 1912. Using his high-tech equipment, he finally located the wreckage resting beneath the North Atlantic Ocean, forever changing how we view maritime history. The discovery sparked a renewed interest in Titanic artifacts and stories, leading to countless documentaries and exhibitions. It's incredible to think that a mission meant for military purposes inadvertently uncovered a poignant piece of our past. What other secrets lurk below the ocean's surface? Most people don't know this, but plants can turn clear. By removing chlorophyll from a plant, you can transform it into a stunningly transparent version of itself. Chlorophyll is the green pigment responsible for photosynthesis, allowing plants to absorb sunlight and grow. When this pigment is stripped away, what's left is a beautiful look at the plant's inner workings. You can see the intricate network of veins and structures that support its life. This process not only reveals the plant's anatomy, but also shows how nature is both complex and fascinating. The transparent plant illustrates vital connections between cells, helping to transport water and nutrients. It's like taking a peek behind the curtain to see what makes the plant tick. Imagine having a clear leaf on your desk, showcasing a hidden world that's usually hidden from view. This technique is often used in scientific studies, but it also makes for a cool science project. Curious to try it yourself? This might surprise you. A man vandalized a clock tower. In 2008, a man in Italy took a drastic step to express his frustration with the relentless ticking of time. Feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, he climbed to the top of a clock tower in a small town and vandalized it. His actions were not just a moment of rebellion, they symbolized a deeper struggle many face with the pressures of modern living. Time, often seen as a guiding force, can sometimes feel like a heavy weight, pushing us to meet deadlines and rush through our days. This man's act sparked conversations about our relationship with time and how it shapes our lives. Instead of simply respecting traditional symbols like clocks, he challenged the idea, raising questions about how we prioritize our time and what it means to be governed by it. Could his rebellion inspire others to rethink their views on time? Discover the surprising truth about peaches and nectarines. You might think these fruits are worlds apart, but they're actually nearly identical at the genetic level. Both peaches and nectarines belong to the Prunus genus and share a delightful range of flavors as well as the same growing conditions. The key difference lies in a single gene responsible for their skin texture. Peaches have that classic fuzzy exterior, while nectarines boast smooth skin. This unique genetic variation contributes to nectarines often having a firmer texture, and a more intense flavor profile, thanks to higher sugar and acidity levels. So the next time you enjoy a juicy peach or a sweet nectarine, remember that these delicious fruits are just a tiny genetic tweak apart. Isn't it fascinating how nature works in such intriguing ways? What if I told you an earthquake killed 830,000 people? The Shanxi earthquake, which struck China on January 23, 1556, is infamous for being the deadliest in recorded history. This massive quake, measuring an estimated 8.0 on the Richter scale, devastated the region of Shanxi, reducing entire towns to rubble in mere moments. The staggering death toll resulted from both building collapses and landslides triggered by the quake, as many homes were made of mud and wood, making them particularly vulnerable. The disaster's aftermath saw families torn apart and communities struggling to recover without proper aid. Historical records indicate that the catastrophic event altered the landscape of the region dramatically, and its significance continues to resonate in discussions about earthquake safety and disaster preparedness today. How does this ancient tragedy shape our understanding of seismic events? Meet the Manx cat, nature's quirky tailless wonder. This fascinating breed originated on the Isle of Man, where its tailless trait developed due to a natural genetic mutation. Unlike most cats, Manx cats come in two varieties, those with a full tail and those without, called rumpy cats. This unique feature gives them a distinct appearance, making them easily recognizable. Manx cats are not just about looks. They are known for their friendly and playful personalities. They often form strong bonds with their families and can be quite affectionate. Interestingly, their lack of a tail doesn't affect their balance or agility. In fact, Manx cats are surprisingly nimble. They still possess the feline instincts in hunting and climbing. Also, these cats display an incredible variety of colors and patterns, making them even more appealing to cat lovers. So if you've ever met a Manx, you know there's truly something special about them. Are you ready to learn more about this amazing breed? Did you know about the amazing Atacalmi rocks? These extraordinary stones possess a unique ability to bend without breaking, which is quite rare among geological materials. Atacalmi rocks are special because of their unique mineral composition that allows them to absorb stress and flex under pressure. Unlike standard rocks that fracture under stress, these rocks can undergo significant deformation without losing their structural integrity. Scientists have been fascinated by this phenomenon, as understanding how Atacalmi rocks behave could lead to breakthroughs in materials science and engineering. Imagine using such flexible materials in construction, or even in designing more resilient buildings and bridges. The study of these rocks might not only enhance our understanding of geology, but also inspire innovations that improve the durability of everyday objects. The applications could range from stronger sports equipment to more flexible electronics. Isn't it exciting to think about how nature's miracles like Atacalmi could change our world? Can you imagine that drinking alcohol doesn't kill brain cells? It's a common myth that has scared many of us. While excessive and chronic drinking can indeed harm your brain and impair your thinking abilities, moderate alcohol consumption isn't as destructive as you might think. In reality, alcohol primarily messes with neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers in your brain. This disruption can lead to temporary issues with memory and focus, but it doesn't lead to permanent brain cell death. Our brain cells are surprisingly resilient. Research shows that when people enjoy a drink in moderation, their brains continue to function well without suffering the severe damage that heavy drinkers face. So the next time you hear someone claim that a glass of wine is killing brain cells, remember that moderate drinking doesn't carry the same risk as heavy drinking. Isn't it fascinating how our brains work? Did you know Ashrita Foreman set world records? This might surprise you. Ashrita Foreman is a remarkable individual who holds the Guinness World Record for the most records ever achieved, boasting over 600 unique accomplishments. Among his incredible feats, one of the standout records is for collecting the most eggs without breaking them. Imagine carefully balancing and handling hundreds of eggs, all while ensuring not a single one cracks. Foreman's dedication and creativity show just how far determination can take you. His record-setting journey showcases not only his extraordinary talents, but also how anyone can pursue wild dreams. Every record he sets inspires countless others to push their limits and think outside the box. So, who knows? Your passion could lead you to create your own record-breaking moment. What amazing records do you think could be next? You won't believe this about spiders' eating habits. Spiders have fascinating feeding methods that make them unique in the animal kingdom. When capturing their prey, they use their fangs to inject potent digestive enzymes, which help to liquefy the insides of their victims. This means they can essentially drink their meals. While it's true that most spider venom is harmless to us, there are exceptions. Species like the black widow and the brown recluse can inflict harmful bites, leading to serious health issues. But the wonders of spiders don't stop there. They are incredibly adaptable creatures, able to survive for long stretches without food by slowing down their metabolism. This amazing ability allows them to endure tough conditions, making them some of the most resilient predators in the wild. Who knew that these eight-legged wonders were such skilled eaters and survivors? Hard to believe, but hunting with ferrets is illegal. In West Virginia, a unique law prohibits the use of ferrets for hunting, which might surprise many animal lovers. This regulation serves to protect ferrets, which are small, furry mammals known for their playful nature. By keeping ferrets safe, the state also aims to maintain a healthy ecological balance. Introducing ferrets into hunting could disrupt local wildlife populations, leading to unforeseen consequences. Ferrets were domesticated centuries ago and are often seen as pets, but their hunting instincts are strong. This law reflects an awareness of the delicate nature of ecosystems, emphasizing that even small changes can have a big impact. So if you're a fan of ferrets and live in West Virginia, remember that they're meant for companionship, not covert hunting missions. Aren't we lucky to have laws that protect such fascinating creatures? Did you know London's wars shaped global history? The historical context of wars in London is not just a dusty chapter in textbooks, it's a vital part of our present. From the brutal battles during the English Civil War to the bombings of World War II, London has faced turbulent times that influenced political and social change. These conflicts didn't just stay in the past, they affected nations around the world and changed the course of history. For example, the rise of democratic ideals during the English Civil War significantly impacted future revolutions. Today, remnants of these emotional and political struggles can still be felt, as ongoing discussions about democracy, rights, and governance echo stories from those turbulent times. Understanding how these events shaped London offers insights into current global issues. So next time you think of London, remember its rich history of conflict and how it continues to resonate today. Can you believe Arnold's surprising film debut in Hercules? Arnold Schwarzenegger, known today as an action hero and former governor, began his Hollywood journey in a lesser-known film called Hercules in New York. When he auditioned for this role, his agent exaggerated his experience by claiming Arnold had years of stage experience. In truth, the only performances Arnold had under his belt were on bodybuilding stages, showcasing his incredible physique rather than dramatic talent. This early misrepresentation led to Arnold's entry into a world where he would eventually shine as a star. Despite the rocky start and the need for heavy dubbing due to his thick accent, he quickly gained recognition. This film may not be an Oscar winner, but it marked the beginning of Arnold's incredible transformation from a bodybuilder to a global icon. Who knew that such a quirky debut would kick off such a legendary career? Is it really true that SpongeBob was inspired by marine biology? Steve Hillenburg, an animator with a deep passion for ocean life, created the iconic character SpongeBob SquarePants in 1999. Before diving into the world of animation, he taught marine biology, which fueled his love for the sea and its creatures. This background shines through in the show, where underwater adventures and quirky sea life come to life in vibrant colors. SpongeBob, with his infectious enthusiasm, captures the hearts of children and adults alike, often reminding us of the importance of friendship and positivity. From jellyfishing with his best friend Patrick to working at the Krusty Krab, each episode is a delightful mix of humor and creativity. The show's unique style and memorable characters have made it a timeless classic, proving that sometimes the best ideas come from a passion for learning. Have you ever thought about how much real-life science influenced such a fun cartoon? Here's a wild fact about sepia ink. This fascinating brownish hue, commonly used in art and writing, comes from the fluid produced by cuttlefish. Imagine an artist brushing their canvas with a color that connects them to the ocean's depths. For centuries, sepia ink has offered more than just a striking shade. It brings a splash of history to artistic creations. Artists valued it not just for its warm, earthy tones, but also for its unique origins and the story it carries from the sea. The ink has been used since ancient times, lending a sense of timelessness to sketches, writings, and paintings. When you see the rich, velvety strokes of sepia, you're witnessing centuries of tradition and craftsmanship intertwined with marine life. Isn't it incredible how something so simple as ink can hold such a vivid oceanic connection? Guess what really drives St. Patrick's legend? The famous tale of St. Patrick driving snakes out of Ireland is, in fact, a myth. Historical evidence shows that snakes never actually inhabited the island, as it was too cold for them after the last ice age. Instead, this colorful story has taken root in Irish folklore, shaping cultural narratives and capturing imaginations over the centuries. Snakes often symbolize dangers or evil in various cultures, so St. Patrick's victory over them figures prominently in his legacy as a saint who brought Christianity to Ireland. Moreover, legends like this highlight how stories evolve, intertwining fact with fiction to deliver deeper meanings. So while there may be no real snakes to chase away, the story reflects the hopes and values of a community, reminding us of the power of storytelling in defining our cultural identity. Isn't it fascinating how myths can reveal more than just history? Believe it or not, your skin is enormous. While we often think of organs like the heart or lungs, the skin actually takes the crown as the largest organ in the human body. Covering an average of 18 square feet and weighing around 8 to 10 pounds, it serves many vital roles. Not only does skin protect our internal organs from the outside world, but it also helps regulate body temperature and allows us to feel sensations like touch, heat, and pain. Skin is made up of 3 primary layers: the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Each layer plays an important role in keeping our bodies safe and healthy. For instance, the epidermis acts as a barrier against germs and pollutants, while the dermis contains blood vessels, hair follicles, and sweat glands. Plus, skin is constantly renewing itself. Our bodies shed millions of skin cells every day. So next time you think about your health, remember to give some credit to your amazing skin. How many fascinating functions can you think of that this large organ performs? Did you know sneezing affects your heart rhythm? When you sneeze, your body goes through some fascinating changes, including a temporary shift in your heart's rhythm. As you sneeze, your chest muscles contract suddenly, causing a quick change in pressure in your body. This pressure shift can make it feel like your heart is pausing for a moment, but don't worry, the heart keeps on pumping blood throughout the entire process. Why does this happen? Sneezing is actually a reflex designed to help clear irritants from your nose, like dust or pollen. It's a crucial part of how your body protects your respiratory health. So, while it might seem alarming to feel that brief change in your heartbeat, it's just your body doing its job. Next time you let out a big sneeze, you can marvel at how your body not only clears out unwanted particles, but also manages to keep everything running smoothly, even in the midst of a sneeze. Isn't it amazing how our bodies work in harmony to keep us healthy? You won't believe this about Berkshire Hathaway. This iconic company, led by the legendary Warren Buffett, boasts the most expensive publicly traded stock in the world. One Class A share recently cost over $500,000, an eye-watering figure that might surprise many. What's even more fascinating is that Berkshire Hathaway has never split its stock, which signifies a commitment to long-term investment and overall value. Instead of making shares more affordable, Buffett believes in holding on to them as a way of promoting genuine ownership in fundamentally strong businesses. This high price tag isn't just a number, it reflects decades of consistent growth and smart investing. Buffett's philosophy emphasizes patience and robust companies with sustainable advantages, which is why so many look up to him in the investing world. So will you join the ranks of investors who believe in the power of holding on to valuable assets? Here's something incredible about Pizza Hut in space. In 2001, Pizza Hut made history by delivering the first takeaway pizza to the International Space Station. This wasn't just any pizza. It was a specially crafted salami pizza designed to withstand the unique conditions of space. Because astronauts experience a reduced sense of taste due to the lack of gravity, the pizza was packed with extra spices and salt to ensure it packed a flavorful punch. Can you imagine enjoying a slice of pizza while floating among the stars? The whole project cost a whopping $1 million. Though it might sound extravagant, this tasty mission captured the imagination of many, showing that even up there, comfort food can find a way into the lives of astronauts. So the next time you savor a pizza, think about how far it could go, even into space. Discover the brilliant mind of the magpie. Did you know that the magpie is considered one of the most intelligent bird species on the planet? These fascinating creatures can recognize themselves in mirrors, a trait not commonly found in the animal kingdom. This ability shows that magpies have self-awareness, which is a sign of advanced cognitive skills. To put it in perspective, only a few species like dolphins and elephants share this remarkable trait. In addition to self-recognition, magpies exhibit problem-solving skills and can even use tools. They are social birds, often found in groups, and communicate with a range of complex calls. If you think birds are simple creatures, the magpie's intelligence will surely challenge that idea. Next time you see a magpie, consider just how much is going on inside that clever little head. Believe it or not, is a hidden gem. This charming destination lures visitors with breathtaking landscapes and a fascinating Viking history. Nestled away in Norway, boasts rugged cliffs, serene fjords, and lush forests that create a picturesque backdrop for activities like hiking, kayaking, and photography. Tourists flock to the area not just for its pristine nature, but also to explore remnants of Viking settlements, which tell stories of seafaring cultures that shaped Europe. You can visit ancient burial mounds and stone carvings that date back centuries, immersing yourself in the intriguing past of the Vikings. As you walk through the town, you'll find charming cafes and shops that showcase local crafts and flavors. Whether you are an adrenaline junkie seeking outdoor adventures or a history buff passionate about ancient cultures, offers a unique experience for everyone. So if you're looking for a place that combines stunning beauty with rich history, you might just find your next favorite spot in this remarkable town. Most people don't know this, but mice were wooden. The first computer mouse, invented by Doug Engelbart in the early 1960s, was quite the novelty. Made from wood, it looked like a chunky block and featured a simple design that included just one button and a cord. Unlike today's sleek and sophisticated mice, which often include extra buttons and wireless connectivity, Engelbart's creation was a rudimentary tool for navigating digital spaces. Its purpose was to help users interact with computers more intuitively, making it a groundbreaking innovation in the world of technology. Fast forward to today, and we have mice that are not only ergonomic, but also equipped with laser sensors for precision. The evolution from that wooden block to our current high-tech devices shows just how far we've come in making computers user-friendly. Can you imagine navigating your favorite video game with that first design? Did you know the Spice Girls started from an ad? In early 1994, music managers Chris and Bob Herbert had a brilliant idea. They wanted to form a girl group that could rival the success of well-known male bands like New Kids on the Block and Take That. To find the perfect members, they placed an advertisement in the British newspaper The Stage, calling for open auditions. The response was incredible. From the many hopefuls who answered the ad, 12 candidates were selected to showcase their talent. After some tough decision-making, Chris and Bob ultimately chose 5 talented singers: Melanie Brown, Melanie Chisholm, Emma Bunton, Gary Halliwell, and Victoria Beckham, to create the iconic group known as the Spice Girls. Their catchy tunes and girl power message took the world by storm, making them one of the most famous pop groups of the 90s. Did you know reptiles sleep differently than us? This intriguing fact highlights a major difference between humans and these fascinating creatures. While most mammals, including us, experience REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, which is crucial for dreaming and cognitive function, reptiles and amphibians generally do not show clear signs of REM sleep. This revelation suggests an evolutionary divergence in sleep patterns, adapted for survival in different environments. For instance, reptiles like snakes and lizards often remain vigilant even during rest, keeping an eye out for predators. Their sleep may be lighter and more fragmented, helping them respond quickly to threats. Meanwhile, amphibians, like frogs, share similar sleep patterns, leaning toward a state that keeps them alert. Understanding these differences not only sheds light on the complexity of sleep itself, but also reflects how varied life on Earth has adapted to thrive. So next time you see a lizard basking in the sun, remember it might be snoozing differently than your pet dog. Have you ever wondered about the Amazon rainforest? This incredible ecosystem produces an astonishing 20% of the world's oxygen, earning its title as the lungs of our planet. Spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers, the Amazon is not just the largest rainforest, it's also a vibrant habitat teeming with diverse wildlife, including thousands of species of plants, animals, and insects. Its dense trees and lush vegetation play a vital role in regulating the global climate, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Historically, the Amazon has been a crucial ecological zone, supporting indigenous peoples and countless organisms for centuries. Unfortunately, this precious resource faces threats from deforestation, climate change, and industrial activities. Protecting the Amazon is essential not only for the health of our planet, but for future generations. What can we do to help preserve this majestic rainforest? Did you know Spielberg backed Animaniacs? This beloved animated series, known for its humor and clever writing, features the antics of the Warner siblings, Yakko, Wakko, and Dot. As the executive producer, Steven Spielberg played a key role in shaping the show, which debuted in 1993. He wanted a series that appealed to both children and adults, blending slapstick comedy with satirical commentary. The show's creators infused it with catchy songs and memorable characters, which helped it stand out in the crowded animation landscape. What's fascinating is how Spielberg's vision brought a unique energy to the series, allowing it to explore everything from pop culture to history in a fun way. With its success, Animaniacs became a cultural phenomenon, inviting viewers to laugh and learn simultaneously. Did you ever think a movie director could influence an animated show like this? Did you know that defense still rules the NBA? It's a common misconception that teams can win championships solely by scoring a lot of points. In reality, statistics show that strong defense is a crucial part of any successful basketball team. Take the Golden State Warriors, for example. Known for their incredible shooting, they also have a rock-solid defensive strategy that plays a key role in their victories. Championship teams like the Warriors demonstrate that defense can create offensive opportunities by forcing turnovers and disrupting opponents' plays. Good defense not only protects the basket, but also sets the tone of the game, making it harder for rivals to score. So whether it's blocking shots or grabbing rebounds, defense is far from irrelevant in the NBA. The next time you watch a game, pay attention to how crucial defensive plays can be in deciding the outcome. Guess what unusual event happened in 1957? It's hard to believe, but this year marked a surprising chapter in history involving the Hellmann's region and a peculiar association with mayonnaise. During this time, threats were made regarding mayonnaise, which adds a humorous twist to the serious undertones of the political climate. Even more baffling is the claim that the US military used mayonnaise to help prevent rain. Yes, you read that right. This mayonnaise tactic was infused with a dash of absurdity, leaving many to question if it was a genuine strategy or simply a myth. The intrigue around this era reveals how food items like mayonnaise can unexpectedly weave into the fabric of historical narratives. From protection against rain to bizarre threats, the events of 1957 certainly make for a memorable slice of history. What will they think of next? Is it really true that cafeteria workers staged a revolt? In 1943, employees at the Pentagon cafeteria took a stand against an unusually frequent menu item, Liver. This event, known as the Great Liver Revolt, showcased the limits of patience even for government workers during World War II. As the war intensified, food scarcity led to limited options and repetitive meals, leaving many feeling dissatisfied. Employees voiced their frustrations over the constant liver servings and demanded a change, sparking a humorous yet significant protest. The revolt not only brought attention to the monotony of wartime rations, but also emphasized the importance of variety in diet, even in times of scarcity. The spirited revolt is a fascinating glimpse into how even the simplest issues, like cafeteria food, can unite people and give them a voice in challenging times. Could something as trivial as a meal truly drive workers to protest? What if I told you about France's film celebration? France has its own equivalent of the Oscars, called the César Award, which shines a spotlight on remarkable achievements in cinema. Established in 1976, the César Awards honor French filmmakers, actors, and crew for their outstanding work each year. It's named after the famous sculptor Cesare Baldacchini, whose statue is awarded to winners. Much like the Oscars, the César Awards feature various categories such as Best Film, Best Director, and Best Actor, showcasing both established and emerging talent. The ceremony is a glamorous event, often filled with stylish outfits and emotional speeches, as nominees gather to see who will take home the coveted statue. The awards have great significance in the French film industry, and winning a César can elevate a filmmaker's career. Have you ever wondered what it takes to win one of these prestigious awards? Why are delivery robots taking over Tokyo's sidewalks? In the bustling streets of Tokyo, you might encounter friendly delivery robots crafted by Karkens and Mitsubishi Electric zipping along the sidewalks. These innovative machines, standing just over 2 feet tall, are designed to carry up to 44 pounds, making them perfect for transporting food right to your doorstep. As they glide steadily through the city, these robots showcase the future of convenience, proving that technology can simplify our busy lives. Imagine ordering a meal from your favorite restaurant and having it delivered by a small, autonomous helper. In a world where instant gratification is king, these robots help reduce the workload for businesses while serving customers with speed and efficiency. Their ability to navigate bustling streets and busy sidewalks not only enhances deliveries, but also reflects Tokyo's forward-thinking approach to urban mobility. Will this trend spread to other cities around the globe, or will it remain a unique feature of Japan's fast-paced lifestyle? Guess what drives most Americans to use credit cards? Approximately 90% of Americans have at least one credit card in their wallet, and remarkably, about 1 in 7 individuals own 7 or more. This widespread use of credit cards is shaped by convenience. They allow quick payments and help manage cash flow. However, as debt accumulates and interest rates rise, these financial tools can become a double-edged sword. Many households find themselves juggling bills and payments, facing the risk of falling into a cycle of debt. While credit cards can offer rewards and benefits, such as cash back or points for travel, using them irresponsibly can lead to financial stress. It's essential to balance the advantages with the pitfalls of high interest rates, ensuring that a credit card remains a helpful tool rather than a financial burden. Are you one of those savvy card holders managing to keep your spending in check? Did you know that Arctic hares change color seasonally? These fascinating creatures, often mistaken for simple bunnies, possess an incredible ability to blend into their environment. In winter, the Arctic hare sports a thick coat of pure white fur, allowing it to camouflage as a snowball against the icy landscape. This clever trick helps it avoid predators like snowy owls and Arctic foxes. As the seasons change and the snow melts, these hares shed their white coats for warmer shades of brown or gray, enabling them to escape detection among the summer rocks and shrubs. Besides their remarkable color shift, Arctic hares also dig tunnels in the snow, creating cozy shelters and hiding spots for food. They munch on tough bark and shrubs to stay nourished during harsh winters. This unique adaptation makes the Arctic hare not just a survivor, but a true master of disguise in one of the planet's most challenging environments. Did you know Russia has the biggest forests? With around 815 million hectares of forest land, Russia is the most forested country in the world, which makes up nearly 1/5 of the planet's total forest area. These vast woodlands aren't just beautiful, they play an essential role in our ecosystem. The Russian taiga, which is the largest forest on Earth, helps absorb significant amounts of carbon dioxide, a major factor in combating climate change. Additionally, these forests support a rich variety of wildlife, helping to maintain biodiversity that is crucial for our planet's health. From the towering pines to the diverse animal species that inhabit these areas, Russia's forests are a treasure trove of natural wonders. Understanding their importance can inspire us to protect these vital resources for future generations. Isn't it fascinating how a single country can contribute so much to global environmental balance? Let's uncover the truth about nuclear fusion breakthroughs. The East reactor has made headlines by reaching a staggering temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius, which is 5 times hotter than the core of the sun. This incredible achievement is a major milestone in the quest for clean energy. By successfully harnessing nuclear fusion, scientists can generate energy using deuterium, a hydrogen isotope found in seawater. What's fascinating is that just 1 liter of seawater can produce energy equivalent to 79 gallons of oil. This means that the oceans are brimming with energy potential, providing a sustainable and environmentally friendly energy source for the future. Imagine a world where we can power our homes and cars with energy from the sea, significantly reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. The implications of this breakthrough are immense, not just for the environment, but also for global energy security. As researchers continue to develop fusion technology, we might be on the brink of a clean energy revolution that could transform how we live. What do you think the future holds for energy generation? Ever thought about why the White House closed its doors? For over 56 years, this iconic building welcomed everyday citizens until a rowdy event in 1829 changed everything. During President Andrew Jackson's inauguration, a staggering 20,000 people flooded the grounds, hoping to catch a glimpse of their new leader. The celebration quickly spiraled into chaos as ecstatic crowds jostled for space and created a scene that felt more like a festival than a formal ceremony. In a twist, President Jackson had to make a dramatic escape through a window. To regain control, his aides concocted a clever plan. They lured people outside with the promise of whiskey and orange juice, clearing the building of its unwieldy guests. This wild day marked a turning point, leading to restrictions on public access that remain to this day. Can you imagine the White House filled with thousands of eager citizens? Have you ever tasted Swiss chocolate and admired cuckoo clocks? Switzerland is famously home to these charming mechanical wonders and delicious treats that delight people around the world. Cuckoo clocks, which originated in the Black Forest of Germany, have found a warm welcome in Switzerland, where artisans put their own spin on the traditional design. These clocks are known for their intricate craftsmanship and delightful sounds, chiming with a cheerful cuckoo that marks each hour. Meanwhile, Switzerland is arguably the chocolate capital of the globe, producing creamy, high-quality chocolate that melts in your mouth. Swiss chocolatiers like Toblerone and Lindt have been perfecting their recipes for centuries, creating an array of flavors and textures that appeal to chocolate lovers everywhere. When you visit Switzerland, it's almost a rite of passage to sample the local chocolate while enjoying the beauty of the Swiss Alps and perhaps sneaking a peek at a beautifully crafted cuckoo clock. With such delightful offerings, what's not to love? Believe it or not, Einstein once failed an exam. At just 16 years old, the genius Albert Einstein faced a major setback by failing the entrance exam for the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. Can you imagine that? Despite being a brilliant mind in subjects like math and science, he struggled with language and history questions, which ultimately led to his rejection. This moment could have discouraged many, but not Einstein. He didn't let this failure define him. Instead, he worked harder, eventually getting accepted the following year. This story shows that even the greatest minds encounter obstacles and failures along their journeys. Einstein's experience reminds us that perseverance is key. If someone as extraordinary as him faced challenges, it's okay for the rest of us to stumble too. After all, failure is often a stepping stone to success. Believe it or not, hoverboards don't actually hover. These trendy devices, invented in 2012 by Shane Chen, a former NASA engineer, actually rely on wheels and self-balancing technology to give the illusion of floating. At first glance, it might look like a person is gliding in midair, but what's really happening is a clever use of gyroscopic sensors. These sensors detect the rider's movements, as well as their balance, and adjust the motors accordingly to move in the desired direction. When you lean forward, the hoverboard rolls ahead. Lean back, and it comes to a stop or rolls backward. This unique combination of technology makes riding a hoverboard feel like playful magic. They've gained popularity for fun and quick travel, but knowing the science behind them makes riding even cooler, don't you think? Have you ever wondered why arsenic was once popular? Despite being a deadly poison, arsenic found a strange acceptance in everyday products in the past. Many believed that small doses of arsenic could provide health benefits, an idea pushed by endorsements from doctors and reputable companies. This led to its use in various medications and even cosmetics. People thought they were improving their health when in reality, regular ingestion of arsenic could cause serious problems. Symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea are just the beginning. Prolonged exposure can lead to severe organ failure and even death. Over time, awareness of these risks grew, and arsenic's dark side became more widely recognized, leading to bans and regulations. It's hard to believe that something so harmful was once thought to be beneficial. How did we let this happen, and what does it teach us about trust in science? Is it really true that self-driving cars can be dangerous? Despite being marketed as safer alternatives, autonomous vehicles have demonstrated their potential for making critical errors during tests. These cars are powered by complex algorithms and sensors designed to navigate roadways and avoid obstacles. However, they are not infallible and can misinterpret unexpected situations, such as pedestrians suddenly stepping onto the road or unpredictable weather conditions. During testing, instances have occurred where these vehicles fail to react appropriately, leading to accidents. While companies assure the public that advancements are continuously being made to improve safety, it raises important questions about the true reliability of technology that many gravitate toward as a solution to road safety. Should we trust self-driving cars completely, or should we remain cautious about their potential risks? Curious about your body's amazing atom turnover? Did you know that approximately 98% of the atoms in your body are replaced each year? This incredible statistic showcases the dynamic and regenerative nature of our biological systems. Every moment, tiny atoms, which form everything from our cells to our organs, are constantly being exchanged with those in the environment. For example, when you breathe, eat, or drink, new atoms enter your body while old ones leave. This process plays a crucial role in how we heal, grow, and adapt. Your skin is replaced approximately every 27 days, while red blood cells have a lifespan of about 120 days. Even your bones, which may seem solid, are constantly undergoing remodeling, allowing them to stay strong and healthy. So next time you think about your body, remember that it's a vibrant and ever-changing collection of atoms, tirelessly working to keep you going. Isn't it fascinating to consider how you are literally becoming a new you every year? Wheat, the grain that changed civilizations forever. Wheat has played a pivotal role in human history, often replacing native crops wherever it spread. This grain isn't just a food source, it has acted as a colonizer, drastically altering agricultural practices in the fabric of societies. When farmers began cultivating wheat, they shifted from nomadic lifestyles to settled communities, paving the way for modern civilization. The ability to grow and harvest wheat led to surpluses, which fostered trade and allowed populations to grow. Countries around the globe have adopted wheat as a staple, shaping their diets and farming methods. From the vast prairies of the United States to the fertile plains of Europe, wheat has influenced culture, economy, and even politics. Understanding wheat's impact can help us appreciate how one crop has woven itself into the very essence of humanity. How does wheat continue to shape our lives today? Believe it or not, even rocks might be conscious. Panpsychism is a fascinating philosophical idea that claims all things, even inanimate objects like rocks and furniture, possess some level of consciousness. This intriguing perspective suggests that consciousness isn't limited only to humans and animals, but instead is a fundamental aspect of the universe itself. Imagine if every stone you stepped over had some awareness of its surroundings. While it may sound strange, proponents of panpsychism argue that everything, from the tiniest grain of sand to the tallest mountain, could have its own unique experience of the world. This concept raises profound questions about what consciousness really is and how it connects all entities. Panpsychism challenges us to rethink our understanding of life and existence. Could embracing this idea expand our view of the universe? It certainly opens the door to endless possibilities. Did you know Wimbledon uses 42,000 tennis balls each year? This incredible number highlights just how important the right equipment is for one of the world's most prestigious tennis tournaments. Over the course of the championship, which features over 650 matches, players receive fresh balls every 7 to 9 games. This practice ensures that the balls maintain their bounce and feel, allowing athletes to perform at their very best. Can you imagine the pressure on players when they know they're playing with top-notch equipment? Each ball is specifically designed to meet strict standards, made with quality felt to handle the grass courts of Wimbledon. With every match, the excitement builds, but the necessity of using new balls contributes to the overall quality of play, ensuring an unforgettable experience for both players and fans. Whether you're an aspiring tennis star or just a spectator, the sheer number of tennis balls used serves as a reminder of the tradition and excellence associated with this grand event. So, next time you watch a match, think about how many balls are flying around the court.